What's up everybody, Ting here. All right, today we're doing a review of the compact travel pillow from Compact Technologies. All right, let's go. All right, before we start, I want to let you know that I'm doing a loyalty reward giveaway for the first 100 comments. We're gonna give away a $25 Amazon gift card so you can get one of these bad boys if you so choose. So just give a like and subscribe and comment. I'm trying to gain subscribers so I can monetize the channel. And so let's go. Let's get into the review. So first off, I think the pillow is a nice size for traveling on a plane, or maybe you're at the airport and you're waiting around. You want to kind of like lean on something. I don't know why airport chairs are so uncomfortable, except for the fact that maybe they just don't want you sitting there too long. It's always good to have a pillow around if you're always in the airport, especially US airports, which are not comfortable at all, and there's usually nothing to do. Thank goodness for smartphones and smart tablets, because otherwise you would be bored out of your mind and you'd actually have to read a book. Holy cow, read a book. Anyway, so to get comfy, so basically I'm staying at this Airbnb, and we needed like an extra small bed, and rather than just kind of buy all these things while we're staying here for the month or two, I wanted to get something that maybe I could travel with and reuse. So not just buy something and then leave it here. This is what happens to me a lot of times, especially when you're. So here you go. So I decided to pick up this pillow. And I did some research on Amazon. Of course, Amazon's super convenient to get just things like this. And I looked at the reviews and ratings and was like, okay, let me give it a go. But I didn't see anything really online that explained or made me, feel like, oh, this is going to be a great pillow. But I took the jump and figured that I would do a review here to show you exactly what it's like. So. The pillow is it's a decent size. It's not a full-size pillow, as you can see. When it's folded in half, it's about the size of my iPad 11-inch Pro, and then when it's expanded, it literally just expands in half to double the size. So it's not really like a 4-to-1 or an 8-to-1. It's really, my feeling is a 2-to-1. However, if you push it down and squeeze out all the air, I think that's when you sort of get it a little bit more compact. And so you'll use the drawstring to kind of like tighten that. But there's no real way to really compress the air out of it, and that's something that would be great. Also, I guess they intended it so that you would hang it off a backpack, that you wouldn't just throw this in your luggage. So they gave you this kind of like metal hook. It's a pretty, quality metal hook, I have to say. There's a couple of drawbacks though. You cannot wash it and you cannot dry it. So, but when you're traveling, you definitely need to do that. I didn't see that in the instructions or any of the comments, or at least, out of the many comments that were there, I didn't see it. So that is definitely a negative for me, because when you travel, things get dirty and you definitely want to wash it. So you have to kind of like spot wash it. I would highly recommend that you maybe get a small pillowcase for this thing if you're going to be using it, just to, keep the wear and tear. Of course, though, you're trying to keep the cost down. The thing goes for about $27 US at this time. So I did the math. If you were to buy a cheap pillow at Target, it's around like $5. But you actually have to physically go to Target, so that you lose time trying to get those things. On Amazon, I really couldn't find any kind of like just regular pillow that wasn't more than $15 US. There are some other kind of camping pillows, and those are about 13 or 14. So the way I see it, if you were to do this twice, if you were to go to an Airbnb and you needed an extra pillow in a bind, or if you were to go on a plane twice and you wanted your own extra pillow, then you'd probably get your value back. It's not too far out of the range, but still $27 for a pillow is, it's a little excessive. So it depends. If you travel a lot, then having a travel pillow, I think, could be of good use to you. Talking about softness, so they put this kind of shredded memory foam inside. So I typically like foam pillows. So if you do too, then this might be okay for you. It's not a solid brick, but so it has some fluff to it, which I think is nice. And then it'll kind of like mold a little bit to your neck. Overall, it's fairly comfortable. And then the material around it, I think, is a nice plush material. It's something, if you don't have a sheet or anything like that, then it's going to feel nice on your face and stuff like that. But again, make sure you're like wiping it down or continually like just keeping it clean. I have, maybe even though it tells you not to do it, I might consider just even like soaking it in water and let it dry for like 3 weeks or something like that. I would recommend that, or maybe just spraying it with some stuff like alcohol or some sort of antibacterial thing to let it kind of like lose that bacteria, or even just leave it in the sunlight, because I think that's the best thing to do. Yeah, so that's about it. What I'm doing now with these is I'm putting in like sort of these kind of unboxing just videos where it's just after this commentary you can kind of just see what it's like. Tell me if that works for you. Tell me if you like that, because you want to see as close to possible what this is about. Yeah, so I have a number of things that I'm reviewing also too. So definitely stay tuned for that. I'm actually doing this this travel blanket. So I got a pillow and now I got a travel blanket, and I wanted to review that. So I'll be reviewing that next. Yeah, so again, please like and subscribe and leave a comment below. There's going to be lots of loyalty rewards coming your way because, hey, you're awesome, and I think we probably think alike, and that's why you're here. And I hope that any of this information helps you in your travel journey. So safe travels, and talk to you again.